Good evening, guys. Welcome back to the Sullivan family. So it's Monday night. It's pouring down the rain. It's really horrible. It's
Monday.
It's Monday. Yeah. It's really cold. And we're doing the shopping. So it's it's just like lost half my minstrel out of my mouth. I'm just eating chocolate in the car. We've just done an ASDA shop. Actually, we've been twice around ASDA because I had to buy some big things. So we've got poorly people at home, which you will know about if you've watched all the vlogs. So everything's a bit all over the place. So I've been driving around this evening trying to get hold of prescription for Joseph. So I managed to get the rest of Erin's prescription from one pharmacy, and I had to pick up some other prescriptions from another pharmacy. And now I'm trying to get hold of the prescription that we've got for Joseph. I managed to get Toby's okay, but Joseph's been given something different because I know he won't take the other one, so he's got something different. But I can't get it at the moment, so I'm going to go over to Boots now. Just done ASDA. I'm going to go over to Boots and see if I can get it in there, because they're normally quite good. They normally stock things that other pharmacies don't have. Isabel's just drawing on my windows because we're steamed up in here now. Anyway, that's kind of off topic of the shopping. So shopping, I don't even really know what we've bought this evening. I feel really unprepared this week. I feel like I haven't really, everything's been, because we've had poorly people, and today's been a bit of a rush because we've been trying to do the wardrobes, and obviously we've had everyone off sick, and it just feels like, I feel like a little bit like my head is all over the place. And I came with a list because I have to come with a list, but I don't feel very prepared for the shopping this evening. I haven't really gone through what meals I'm going to do in the week. Noah's birthday is Wednesday, but the girls have got dancing. The girls have got dancing on Thursday as well, if they're well enough, the younger ones. And obviously we've got tomorrow night. The girls have said they want pie and new potatoes for tomorrow night, which is quite...
Did you get pie?
I got pie, but I didn't get new potatoes. So can you remind me in Tesco's, please?
New potatoes.
New potatoes. So...
Ew, not newt.
Not newt. Like little newts. No. Anyway, yeah, I don't feel very prepared this week. I feel a little bit like I'm on a completely different plane. It's just been very, very stressful at the moment, and I don't feel like I'm all that in control of my brain right now. I've got a really bad headache, and everything seems to just be happening. There's so much going on, and it's quite difficult trying to keep track of everything at the moment, and keep a handle on all my emotions at the moment. So yeah, chicken nuggets have gone up to like £5.25. Sorry, that something came up on my screen. Chicken nuggets, because the kids like the 𝚘𝚃 chicken nuggets, and yes, I know you can get cheaper. We used to buy cheaper, and then the pandemic happened, and the only ones I could buy were the 𝚘𝚃 ones, and now they won't go back to eating the other ones. Well, the older ones probably would, but the younger ones don't like them. Mind you, the older ones don't really eat them.
I do.
Well, you do, but you probably wouldn't go back to eating the cheaper ones, so I end up buying the 𝚘𝚃 ones, but I always try and get them when they're on special offer. But the big bags, they were about £3 something, and now they've gone up to £5.25. But they do have the boxes, so they've boxes of 12 on offer for like £1.50. So I got those instead. I know you can buy lots cheaper, but they like those ones. Blame the pandemic as to why half my shopping is more expensive, because they like the more expensive brands, because I could never get the cheaper ones. Kitchen roll still £5.40. Plenty kitchen roll on special offer. Just in case, you know, for those that have been around for kitchen roll gate for a few weeks, still £5.40 on special offer in ASDA. ASDA were a bit empty of everything this evening. They didn't have any like of the kids' lunchbox biscuits, you know, the little packet ones. Didn't have any of them. They hardly had any chocolate. They were out of stock of a lot of things this evening. So
Mega buttons.
I didn't have any mega buttons, but I wanted mega buttons. Yeah, they were out of stock of quite a lot of stuff this evening, so I'm going to go to Tesco's and see what I can get from over there. We've done Tesco's. We're running really late because I normally go like tea time so I can get back a decent time and then get it all put away and everything else before we can eat, and then obviously sit down. I'll sit down and eat, but everything's just gone wrong this evening. So I left the house at like 4:15 and it's now 8:15 and I've only just finished the shopping because obviously I've had to drive around trying to get hold of prescriptions, and every pharmacy is busy because it's obviously the time of year when everybody seems to be on antibiotics and needing stuff. Everyone's ill. So I went back to, we left, but the queue was really big in Boots earlier because they're really busy. So I said, well, we'll go back after we've done the shopping. Went back after we've done the shopping, which was like 7ish, 7:15, and the queue was still just as big. So I couldn't get hold of the antibiotics that Joseph needed in Lossie, so I had to queue up and wait. Otherwise, I would have had to try and drive around tomorrow and get him. So we were in the queue for about 40 minutes in the end, because they're always so lovely in there, but they're just so busy. So yeah, but luckily they did have the stuff that he needed, and so that's all sorted. So I finally finished in Tesco's, and I don't know what's going on with the stock in places. Everything seems to be very low stock everywhere of things like staple stuff. Biscuits are a staple. Things like that just seems to be really really low on stock. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just not much. Everything I was going to get, I couldn't get hold of. Can't remember now. There was loads of stuff that I couldn't get hold of. Chicken super noodles, can't get them. Animal biscuits, can't get them. Just little things. Just the little things. And then I decided to try and take a shortcut from ASDA from Boots to Tesco's and over the train tracks, and there was a train. There's never a train. There's never ever a train, but tonight there was a train, so that just goes to show what kind of day that I'm having. So anyway, I'm going home now because I don't think I can take any more shopping, so I'm going to go home and unload the car and give it all to Ben, and then sort out all the washing that I've left that hasn't been done yet.
Hey guys, how you doing? Yeah, it's the weekly big shop again. So Zoe's got back with Olivia and Isabel. The oven is on because Olivia is starving and she wants her pizza, which I've got to put in a minute. Yes, I've got to put the pizza in because she's absolutely starving, and that's before me and Zoe can have our tea as well. So if you do hear the oven on, don't worry, it's supposed to be on. So there's another big shop done. It's Tesco's and Asda. It's the same one we do every week. Just want to clarify something. We do a top-up shop. It's a top-up shop. Believe me, there is still stuff in the cupboards. We're just topping up on the essentials. But we call it the big shop because it's the one time of the week that Zoe goes in and she literally does a full top-up of everything we need. She goes round, she takes a list, you know, all that kind of stuff, and just goes through the freezer, goes through the cupboards, goes through everything and just sees what we need, and she just goes out for this one big shop a week. We do other shops throughout the week where we get milk and bread and all those little things, you know, but this is why I say we top up on this night. It's because it is a top up. It's a huge top up shop, because we've got such a big family. You know, when we do a top up shop, this is what we have to get. So without further ado, I am going to crack on. Here we go then, eyes down for a full house. So we have got the Pepsi Max. Yeah, there we go. So we're doing another Pepsi Max top up because that's what Zoe and I like to drink at the end of every day, especially when we're having our dinners, is Pepsi Max, because like I've said before, we don't drink, and this is what we have in place of anything like an alcoholic drink or anything like that. So we like that, coffee or tea, obviously. And then going down then, we've got a lemon and lime. That's obviously for Olivia. Then we've got some juice top up again. So like I say, every week we go for the quadruple strength juice because it lasts a lot longer. And it does last long, actually. This does really well. Oh, by the way, do you like my loom bands? So we went to the Christmas fair, didn't we, on Sunday? And one of the little prizes that the kids won were loom bands. So we're back in. We're reviving it again. Look, there we go. Anyway, yes, we've got the milk top up there. So that's literally a day's worth, a day and a half's worth, something like that. Moving across, then we've got Agnes's Go Squeezes. We say it every time. If any of our children don't eat things like, you know, fruit or vegetables or anything like that, we'll always try and replace it with something else. And this is Agnes's favourite at the moment. We do keep trying. Believe me, we do keep trying with her. We do keep offering her like apples and bananas and stuff, but she still won't do it. And we don't push it because we don't want to make it an issue, you know. So there we go. So that's Agnes's Go Squeezes. Then looking down there, we've got the apple juice. That's for Elizabeth, Noah and Olivia for their breakfasts. Moving across then, we've got Agnes's stuff. So we've got some Ella's Kitchen fruit. We've got her favourite custard. Which ones are those? They're the custardy ones, aren't they? Oh no, we've got fruit medley ones this week. Let's have a look at that. Sorry, I'm just digressing at the moment, because I think they're slightly different. So they're fruit medley custard this week. All right, so they're slightly different. I think they're normally apple, we normally get apple and custard. So yeah, but these are her favourite little snacks, these. Moving down, there's some more Ella's Kitchen. I'm just going to put that back. And then we've got some of the finger food that we're trying with Florence at the moment. So it's like these little melty sticks. She does really well on these, to be honest. She does really well. What's she now? Nearly 9 months, isn't she? So she does really well on these. So we put like a full bib on her and all that kind of stuff, and we just leave her to it. But we also give her other things to try as well. She tries biscuits. She tries all these other little things as well. So, but it looks like Zoe's just got, what's that then? Asda's Little Angels Organic Tomato Flavoured Wheels. All right, so that's just to give Florence something different. There's some Ella's Kitchen there. That's a top up because we've obviously still got the frozen that Zoe makes. I'm sure she'll probably do a vlog on that at some point. I don't know when, but she'll probably do a vlog on that at some point. But these are part of Florence's core meals, if you like. So her tea time and all that kind of stuff on top of the 𝙲𝙾𝙽𝙃 that we've got as well, which is our other favourite. I think we talked about that last week, but we haven't got that topped up this week because obviously we've got enough left. So we've then got the dairy-free pure buttery taste butter. That's for Agnes mainly because she needs to be dairy-free and milk-free. And then moving across, we've got the fruits. We've got there? Clementines, bananas hidden under there. We've got pepperamis for that's basically for Eva's lunches. She loves having one of those in her lunchbox. We've got the brioche buns for chicken burgers. That's for this week. So obviously, if you haven't watched my chicken burger vlog, go over, check it out. It's one of our favourite meals and it's absolutely delicious. Moving down then, we've got the ham. We've got the chicken. These are basically for packed lunches and also for lunches. You know, if Zoe and I fancy a ham sandwich or something like that, we'll have a bit of this as well. So mainly for sandwiches, mainly for lunches. And then moving down, we've got the lettuce. Now, I'll tell you about this every time, just in case there's somebody that hasn't watched these vlogs before. What we've started to do is, well, not started to do, we've been doing it for ages. Instead of buying the packet lettuce, we buy a nice big lettuce, we wash it up, chop it up, and keep it in a tub in the bottom of the fridge. And the kids help themselves for sandwiches, for meals, for lunches, whatever. Yeah, and it does last a hell of a lot longer than the packet stuff. Underneath there then there's a cucumber, so that's obviously part of the salad and stuff for packed lunches and sandwiches. Then we've got these Bravos, so the ASDA Bravos. These are really nice apples. I said it in the last vlog. Really nice apples. Give them a go. They're really nice and they're cheap. Then we've got some frubes, which are mainly used for either afters or for lunches. But I don't think we use many other time than that. Yeah, afters and lunches basically. And then we've got a nice crusty loaf for tonight. That's for mine and Zoe's tea tonight. I'm having a bit of crusty loaf. Maybe have some eggs on toast or something like that because it's quite late. Then we've got the ASDA Bakery soft white loaf, which we go on about every week because we switched from having Warburtons and all that kind of stuff. We still have Warburtons, as you can see there, but that's only if if we've gone to the co-op and they've got nothing else. You know, so that's the only time we'll buy this sort of stuff and the Hovis is if we've got nothing else. But this is the one we go for now. It's a soft white slice from Asda. It's really, really good. Then we've got a packed lunch top-ups. We've got some Yorkie biscuits there, some Kit Kat fingers, Oreos for Agnes because they're milk-free. Obviously, the other kids have them as well. Then we've got some go-ahead bars for snacks and some Rice crispy squares there. And then the kiddies love these for their afters, so we go for the ASDA Just Essentials chocolate mousse. And do you know what? You can't tell any difference between that and the normal ones, you know, or the branded ones, whatever. And they're really, really cheap, and the kids love them because that's another afters that they can have. And then moving across, then we've got the wildlife yogurts. Obviously, we go for wildlife yogurts at the moment. Sometimes we go for Petit Filous or something like that if they're cheaper. So obviously these are the cheapest ones, and these are basically for lunches, and the kids sometimes have these for breakfast and for afters as well. So there you go. Then we've got some granola bars there. What else have we got here? Apple Fruity Bakes. Then we've got some Nutri-Grains. These are all mainly for snacks, maybe after school or after college or whatever, little snack ideas. Then we've got the the Sullivan Family Essential Kenko coffee. Although since I've been ill this week, I've been drinking a lot of tea with 2 sugars in it again. I absolutely love it. So I've been having the odd cup of tea now as well. Yeah, how British am I? Yeah, the odd cup of tea. Very, very nice. Then we've got some sweeteners obviously to go with the coffee. We've got some Mr. Kipling Angel Slices there. These are normally used for packed lunches or for afters or something like that. Same with those mini fingers, just to give a bit of variety, and the party rings as well. Okay, moving across then, we've got the sausage rolls. Again, I'll explain these. We get the sausage rolls during the school week because if the kids are going to dancing or whatever else and they come back and they're too tired to make something big, sometimes they'll just warm a couple of these up for a bit of a meal afterwards, you know, because they don't want a lot sometimes after they've been dancing and things like that. So yeah, that's why we get these. These just stay in the fridge outside. Then moving up, then we've got Snacker Jacks. It's a big favourite of Joseph's and Agnes's. French fries, crisp top-ups, chips, roast chicken, discos, bit of Pombes in there for the little ones. Some more Snacker Jacks, or Vinegar Snacker Jacks. These are always used for snacks, mainly for Agnes and Joseph. And then moving down, so Zoe explained to me that she's doing chicken pies and new potatoes this week as one of the core meals for everybody. So that sounds absolutely lush, and I have got no complaints about that. So she's gone for some of these bird's eye short crust chicken pies. They look really nice, don't they? To be fair, they look really good. And then the new potatoes. That I can't wait for that. That looks absolutely amazing. I've got to stop for a minute because I've got to chuck a pizza in. Okay, pizza is in. So moving back on then. So we've got some salad cream there. We've got some reindeer cheer. Is that how you cheer up a reindeer, is it? Amazing. Yeah, we've been there and we've done Snacker Jacks, haven't we? So we've got cereal top up there, some Frosties, some Weetabix or Wheat Bisques, the Asda's own, honey nut clusters there. They're for me. I quite like them for my breakfast. We've got peanut butter there. Oh, it's all falling down. Moving across then, we've got the pasta. We've recently run out of pasta. One of these bags will normally last us a few weeks. But we've actually run out, so Zoe's been and got another one today. Another big, I don't even know how big they are. How big are they? I can't even see where it says, but they're big. Probably one of the biggest bags you can get in Tesco's. Anyway, excuse me. Moving down. We have got honey for breakfast cereal. We have got jam for breakfast. We have got the Asda's Just Essentials wrapping foil, which we actually really like. It's really thin, but it's really good. Oh, look, and I've lined it up as well. Look, isn't that good? Look, Asda, both of them. But it's really, really good, and it's really, really cheap. So if you want an alternative to the 4 that you're using, give that a shot because it's actually quite strong, even though it's thin. All right, recommended. We've got some eggs there. Then moving up, we've got a tray of cans for the kiddies. We do give them now and again, like on a Wednesday or a Friday or Saturday. We let them have a can each, you know, as a bit of a treat in the evenings. So we've got some cans there to go in the fridge as a top up. Then we've got the Tesco smooth sauce. Right, so this is the pasta that we use for the kids. They're not so keen on the chunky pasta sauce that we have. So we give them these, and I've talked about these loads, but we keep buying them because the kids love them, and they're a great alternative to the adult sort of pasta sauces. So give them a go. A huge malt vinegar because we get through tons of that stuff. What's that? Oh, Bourneville chocolate. Oh, I think somebody was cold tonight. Somebody must have been cold tonight going shopping. And then we've got chopped tomatoes, obviously for one of the meals, sorry. Chopped tomatoes, beans there, a tomato soup top up, tomato ketchup, ASDA's own tomato ketchup, and then we've got the kitchen roll there as well. And I think that's it for the top part of the haul. Okay, down the bottom then, so we've got a mixed bag in there, toiletries and bin bags and hand wash and toothpaste and all the other bits and bobs you need. And then we've got in here, so we've got chips and we've got, that looks like hash browns to me, so that is the staple for the chicken burger night. Hash browns and chips. Then we've got some kiddies chicken burgers, yeah, kiddies chicken burgers in there. And there's mine, what have we gone for this week? Hot and spicy chicken breast fillet burgers. There you go. So they're the ones that we're having this week from ASDA. They're quite nice actually. I do like those. That's good. And then what have we got moving across here? We've got, oh right, so we normally get the bags of chicken nuggets, but obviously these are cheaper then. These are cheaper. So what I normally do is, if Zoe buys the boxed ones, I just empty them out into one of the clear plastic bags and put them in the freezer that way. Just saves a lot of space. So we've got those, we've got letters, we've got the, what's in here? Burner from Matthews, dinosaurs, which is the kids love these things. Love them. I've only recently started having these and they absolutely love these things. Honestly, they can't get enough of them. And then we've got, what else is in there? Let's just move these out of the way a sec. We've got more sausages, more letters, potato letters, and that's it for that. That's it for that bag, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. And then obviously we've got the big family bog roll. So there we go, guys. That's it. That's the shopping done for another week, or the big shop done for another week. The big top-up shop done for one more week. Yeah, not much more to say about it, to be honest, other than I've got to get it all put away now, so I'm going to get Olivia to help me as well. So for now, guys, really hope you enjoyed that haul. Really hope you enjoyed the vlog. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Please hit the bell for notifications. Drop us a like. Don't forget our link tree in the video description below and on our channel homepage for Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. Yeah, and that's it. So all I can say now is we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.